There are moments in life when everything seems uncertain, when the road ahead looks foggy, when the path behind feels heavy, and you don't know whether to move forward or stay where you are. It is in these moments that one piece of advice can change everything. The greatest advice you will ever receive is this: your destiny is not behind you, it is within you. Stop looking for the answers in the places that broke you. Stop searching for validation from people who never believed in you. The seed of greatness has already been planted inside of you, and no storm, no setback, no betrayal can uproot what has been divinely placed in your soul. Listen to me. Your future is not waiting for permission. Your breakthrough is not waiting for approval. The greatest shift will happen when you stop asking the world if you're enough and start declaring to yourself, I was built for this. I was chosen for this. I was born for this. The greatest advice you will ever receive is not about money, not about fame, not about applause. It is this: believe in what God already placed inside of you. Everything else will align when you trust the treasure that lives in your spirit. Too many people live their lives staring into the rearview mirror, replaying the mistakes of yesterday, dragging the weight of regret into every new season. But let me tell you this: your destiny is not trapped in your past. Your destiny is not hiding in yesterday's failure. Your destiny is not buried in what you lost. The greatest lie you could ever believe is that what happened before has the power to dictate who you can become next. Your destiny is not behind you. It is within you. It is not locked in the hands of someone who walked away. It is not sealed in the opportunities that slipped through your fingers. It is not even bound by the tears you cried in the dark. No, destiny is not a thing you chase on the outside. It is the fire burning quietly on the inside. It is the whisper in your spirit that refuses to let you settle, the push in your soul that says, there is more to me than this. You see, the enemy of your progress is not your weakness. It is your memory. Because when you keep replaying the pain, when you keep magnifying the mistakes, when you keep circling the guilt, you are fueling yesterday instead of feeding tomorrow. Destiny does not live in old chapters. Destiny is waiting in the unwritten pages, and you carry the pen. Inside of you is the blueprint of greatness. Inside of you is the strategy for a future you haven't even touched yet. The reason you sometimes feel restless, the reason you sometimes feel like you don't fit where you are, is because what is inside you is bigger than where you have been. The seed of destiny does not shrink to fit your past. It stretches to shape your tomorrow. And hear me, when you understand that your destiny is within you, you stop letting other people's opinions control your vision. Because people will remind you of what you did, but God keeps reminding you of who you are. People will replay your history, but the Spirit will reveal your destiny. The truth is this: you are carrying more than you've been living. That's why doors will open for you that others can't explain. That's why opportunities will find you even when you feel unqualified. That's why favor follows you even when failure tries to haunt you. Because destiny is not assigned to your past. It's assigned to your purpose. And that purpose is still alive, still breathing, still stirring within you right now. Your past may have shaped you, but it cannot define you. Your failures may have taught you, but they cannot disqualify you. Every scar you carry is not evidence of defeat. It is proof that you survived what was meant to destroy you. And if you survived it, that means it could not stop the destiny within you. So don't you dare waste another day looking backward. Don't you dare measure your future by yesterday's mistakes. Your destiny is not behind you. It is within you, waiting to be awakened, waiting to be unleashed, waiting to be lived out in its fullness. There comes a time in life when you must stop waiting for somebody else to tell you that you're qualified. Stop waiting for the crowd to cheer before you move. Stop waiting for the ones who doubted you to suddenly believe in you. Because truth be told, some people will never give you permission to rise. They benefit too much from you staying small. They are too comfortable with you playing beneath your calling. You were not created to live at the mercy of someone else's opinion. You were not designed to keep shrinking yourself to fit into rooms that can't hold your vision. When you keep seeking permission, you hand over your power. You surrender your voice. You dilute your purpose so that others won't feel uncomfortable. But you cannot fulfill destiny trying to please those who don't even understand it. Let me tell you, greatness is disruptive. Purpose is offensive. Vision will always scare people who are addicted to average. If you wait for their approval, you'll die waiting. If you wait for them to clap, you'll bury your dream in silence. Some people won't celebrate you until the world does. But by then, you won't need their applause anyway. The truth is, you already have permission. The moment you were born, heaven stamped approval on your life. Every gift, every talent, every ounce of creativity within you is proof that you were authorized to live boldly. You don't need permission to shine. You don't need validation to build. You don't need agreement to step into what has been placed inside you. When you stop seeking permission, you start walking in freedom. You stop asking, am I good enough? And start declaring, I am more than enough. You stop wondering if they'll accept you, and you begin to accept yourself. Because the most dangerous thing in the world is not a person who is talented, not a person who is wealthy, not a person who is educated. It is a person who is fully convinced of who they are. That's why the enemy doesn't fight your talent. He fights your confidence. He doesn't fight your dream. He fights your belief in it. Because if you ever stop asking for permission and truly step into who you were created to be, nothing in this world could hold you back. The cage was never locked. You've just been waiting for someone to open a door that was already open. So hear me. You don't need their permission to write the book. You don't need their permission to start the business. You don't need their permission to walk away from what no longer feeds your soul. The moment you realize you already carry everything you need within you, you break free from the chains of approval. Stop asking for permission. Stop waiting for a yes that may never come. You were created to live, to lead, to build, to shine, and the only approval you ever needed has already been given. The rest is up to you. So here it is. If you take nothing else from this message, take this truth with you. Your destiny is not behind you. It is within you, and you don't need permission to walk in it. The greatest advice you will ever receive is not written on the walls of your past, nor is it locked in the mouths of those who doubt you. It is already alive in the core of your being. The question is not whether you are ready. The question is whether you will believe it. Will you rise? Will you step forward? Will you dare to trust the fire that has been flickering in your soul since the day you were born? Because the time for hesitation has ended. The time for waiting is over. The world is not waiting on another copy. It is waiting on your original. It is waiting on your gift. It is waiting on your voice. It is waiting on the power that only you can release. So stop bowing to fear. Stop bending to approval. Stand tall, square your shoulders, lift your head, and declare with boldness, I will not be defined by my past. I will not be limited by opinions. I will not be silenced by doubt. I will become everything I was created to be. This is the greatest advice you will ever receive. Carry it, live it, breathe it. Because your destiny is calling, and it refuses to wait another day.